You are listening to the Fire Rescue Athlete Podcast with your host, Aaron Zamzow.
Hey everybody, this is Aaron Zamzow with the Fire Rescue Athlete Podcast. Today I have a question about nutrition, and this question comes from Jeremy Stewart. Jeremy is a full-time EMT and a volunteer firefighter in his community, and his question is in regards to how to eat out healthy, or how to make healthy decisions when you're going from call to call or transport to transport, and you really don't have time to cook on a particular shift or on a particular day. And I thought it was a great topic. I think this is really would benefit a lot of us within the fire service, because there's some days where before you know it, it's 2:00 in the afternoon and you haven't had lunch yet, and the only thing you got going for you are some fast food restaurants or some local diners or whatnot. And so here's a little guide for you, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Because if it hasn't happened to you yet, and maybe you're out with a family, you're on vacation, or you're just out for the weekend, and all of a sudden the kids are hungry and you're hungry, and what do? Right? So this is something that I think affects us all. And there are ways and some certain things that you can do and strategies to follow that will help you maintain your health or stay on track with your health and nutrition. So here's what I try to do, and here's what I've learned through the different coaching of clients and education, is that the first thing you want to look for on a menu is scan it and try to look for a good protein source. So are there grilled chicken breasts? Is there a lean beef? Are there baked fish or baked seafood options on there? Now there's even some vegan options, like with soy burgers and also some options that restaurants are starting to offer. So take a look first and think about, all right, I need some protein, so what do I have there? And then the second thing is, are there any veggies there? Can you sub out sides? Can you get, instead of getting the greasy fries or chips, can I get a salad? Or are there carrot sticks that I can sub out, or celery? So you want to kind of scan and see if that is an option. If there isn't really any of those, then look at what some of the side dishes. So sometimes you can order an egg or some cottage cheese or a cup of fruit. A lot of this has to do with, if you're at a sit-down restaurant, you have to create that dialogue with the waiter or waitress and just ask them. A lot of times they've had experience with this as well, where there's someone who's trying to eat more healthy, and ask them, what do they have on the leaner or the lighter side? And 9 times out of 10, they're going to help you out. So look for a protein, look for a vegetable option. Also look at the sides to see, can you get something healthy there? And then finally, if you really can't find anything, take a look at the appetizers. A lot of times there might be chicken strips that you might be able to get grilled instead of fried, or you can get them baked. Sometimes there are even small little mini hamburgers. You may want to throw out the bun and have those. So the real point about all this is that it does take a little bit of effort. Sometimes it takes a little bit of planning if you know that there's nothing in your area. I live in a smaller town, and we do have a couple little options that I know of. Even a Subway. Take, for instance, Subway. You can now get salads at Subway. Here are some things, though, that will add up, and some things that you got to watch out for. If you are having a salad, always order the salad dressings on the side. That's where a lot of calories and fat calories can add up, especially with restaurants. If they're trying to get you to come back, they're going to load up their salad dressings with sugars. So always have those on the side. Try to always order more of an oil-based or an olive oil-based dressing, and that will make it a little more healthy for you. Also, one of the things that can get out of control is ketchup. Ketchup has a lot of sugar on it too. So if you're adding gobs and gobs of ketchup to any platter to make it taste better, remember that there's some sugar in there as well. So basically, as I stated before, it's just going to take a little bit of effort, and you just got to start to get to know food. I think nutrition, we all want this done for you meal plan. We all want this kind of how do you eat diet. And really, when it comes down to it, you have to create it for yourself by educating yourself. One of the first things that I always talk about, and those who follow FRF, are get to know labels and get to know what's really in food, because there's hidden sugars, there's hidden fats, there's hidden artificial sweeteners everywhere. And the more you educate yourself on what those are and where they can be, the better off you're going to be in the long run. So with the Fire Rescue Fitness, we don't really look at it as a diet. We look at it as a lifestyle, and we're trying to educate you on how to make more healthy decisions and choices. We also educate you on how not to, believe it or not, by following the 90-10 rule. And I think that's going to be a topic for one of the future podcasts here, is how to follow the 90-10 rule in the firehouse and out. So, but for now, I hope this helps you eat on the go. I hope this helps you make some better decisions when you're on those long runs and have those long days. If you do have questions, you can reach out to me. I usually leave all my contact information on the podcast here. You can always find me at www.firerescuefitness.com. There's a contact page there. We also have all of our workout options that we offer for fire rescue athletes. If you're listening to this right now in August, I have a very special $9 offer for a 28-day workout program. It's got everything you need to get you back on track after either some vacations or maybe some time off. So check that out. And then also you can contact me via a message. You can call into the podcast and ask any messages and questions you want. And I truly appreciate that if you do. Again, I want you all to stay fit, stay healthy, stay FRF. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to talking to you soon. Please let me know how I can help you and your crew get and stay fit for duty.
Thank you for listening to the Fire Rescue Athlete Podcast with your host, Aaron Zamzow. Please tune in again soon for more fitness tips for fire rescue athletes.